Hello miners, good old Rusty coming at you again. Hey, for those of you who've been following me, thanks for waiting. I know I shot my last video in April here. Just want you to know, I did buy some knives in April, and I'd like to show those to you. And I'm bringing you some reviews on Sencut, Civivi. I got some knives from around the world and more. So I've been picking up some knives still, and I've been doing some testing and some die jobs. So you guys have seen this before. This is the Sencut episode, and I showed it, I think, in one of my earlier videos, and it was Jade G10. Well, I did dye this, and it's got the Stonewash finish on the blade. And if I can show this, maybe you can see, even with the Jade G10 and the dye, you can still see the scale coming through. So maybe we'll get this inside and you'll see what I'm talking about. We have a back spacer, we have a deep carry pocket clip, we got some jimping on the blade, but I mostly like to bring it out here to show you guys the action. So as far as this is only a flipper, but as far as a flipper, it fires with some of the most authority of any flippers I have had. As far as lock bar, it's decent for a new knife. The access is a bit tough. You gotta work to get in there. Once you do, it does get past the detent early. And the ergos are nice. It comes in real nice. You can get a nice purchase on it. It doesn't have much of a move forward position, so you go like that, that's not real comfortable for you. You can do it, just not a big fan. So you're going to use it a lot more like this. So we'll go ahead and take this one inside, compare it to some other models, do a sharpness test, and hopefully we'll have some more videos coming out. And we're inside. Okay guys, this is the Sencut episode. Showed you this outside. I did dye this. You have seen this before in Jade G10, and I put just a frost gray on it. Take a look at the lanyard hole, skeletonization, flipper tab, pocket clip. We got recessed screws on there. Deep carry, it's not recessed into the clip. It is reversible. And this blade is stonewashed. So that's going to help you out from showing scratches. It's a harpoon blade. I think it runs real close to 20 thousandths of an inch behind the grind. And it's got a flat grind on there. So ergo wise, it does kind of set you back in the hand. It makes me feel like I can't really move forward. It's a little bit, and I think I told you the move forward position's not real comfortable for me. Action wise, pretty decent. I do have trouble with the unlock. And what I mean is access to the lock bar, not the best. If you play with this one long enough, you kind of get a little bit of a blister right there. So I want to show off, compare it to the Sencut Actium. Okay, when I was shopping for these knives, I ended up getting the Actium first. And I kind of thought they were the same knives. And this one was in D2, and the other one was in 9CR. That's not the case. This is in D2. But the ergos are definitely different when you take a look at the shape of that handle. It comes across and then drops down. It's slightly different, I guess. But this one makes me feel like my hand, it's not like on the episode feels like the knife is pushing my hand back and I want to use the belly of the blade, this one you can choke up. Now this has a hollow grind and it's going to be below 15 thousandths. So this is a slicer and this is more of a hard use, because a flat grind is going to have more metal behind the edge. You know, when you have a flat grind, it immediately starts getting wider, and a hollow grind doesn't do that. So if you know, using this and you like whittling some wood or something and you dig in and pry up, you could chip your blade. So the access to the lock bar, much better on this, and the action, of course I've been breaking this one in, but the Actium is a much more fidget friendly knife, and that's what we're looking at. Try to line these up there. So, oh, what else do we got here? I think we might have brought out, I'll bring out my Kubi 901C just for comparison. That's going to be a flat grind on that blade as well. The Kubi has better access to the lock bar. Does not fire out with the same authority, but boy, it has good drop. And this one came real sharp, so real happy with that. And if we're getting this out, part of what attracts me to Sencut is their blade shapes, and that's my Waxahachie. So the last time you guys saw these, they were both G10 Jade, and now I went with this kind of this purplish color. I didn't want the knife to stand out when I'm carrying it, so I'm not sure. It's still light enough I could dye it if I want to. Let's do a little sharpness test on this, shall we? Okay, what are we looking at here? Now we'll find the varmint for sure. Red Cloud can read even the smallest trail signs. All right, hopefully you guys can figure that out. Those are some trail signs. So, how's this one do? This is factory edge. Feeling pretty good. Let's go over here. Yeah, looks like he's, you know, sharp through this part of the blade, even through the tip. We'll grab our foam peanut. Yep, old Rusty satisfied with that. So this is 9CR18MOV. Should be pretty easy to sharpen. Ooh, we ran up to something on this peanut that's tough. And should be easy to sharpen and supposed to have decent edge retention capabilities. So, alright guys, that's about all I got on the Sencut episode. Oh, these are running about $40 some. So there, if you want to get yourself one, I think they're probably worth that. And you can kind of see that that frame in there, because of this was G10 or Jade, and it's still got that light that shines through. So okay, thanks guys.